This week was very productive and very awesome, and I feel a little bit like I live in my car now. I'm going back and forth so that I can still work and co-parent children and get all kinds of stuff done on my house, but I have really good friends, and so far it's been working out great. So this week started with a power move, which was removing the accessibility ramp to the house, because you can see here in this video that the door doesn't quite open with the ramp there. So now it does, which was very satisfying because now we can bring things in and out of the house so much easier, and I can't tell you how nice that is. Bye, couch! Following this power move, I moved inside and got a lot done in ripping out walls upstairs. Ripping out the coverings of the walls. Making sure we could see exactly where there is insulation and where there is not. So this coming week I'll be putting in insulation, adding some outlets to the room, having a bit of electrical work done, and then drywall. So it's kind of nice to have it all in motion. First really cool find in the house is this. Penny from 1920. Canada 1918. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just taking advantage of this very quiet moment in the morning to kind of take stock of what's happening here at the house. A lot of the dirty work is done from the last week, and I've got a lot to do. So here's the floors. You know, I knew they were under there. I knew they were beautiful. Well, I didn't know, I wasn't sure, and here we are. But there are a million tiny nails in that from holding down the subfloor, so I have to pull all those up. I'm gonna put on my knee pads and some tunes and just do that. All the carpets are out. All the, we're calling it beaver board, is out from up here. So beaver board is essentially a thin, cheap wood. And back in the day when they used lath, they would put plaster on the lath, but plaster is expensive. And the alternative is called beaver board. And so they would slap the beaver board on there and they'd put something over the seams. And it made a wall covering. But over time, the thin wood got really wavy. And so I took it all off. Me and my friend Chris, we took it all off. And it's so fun up here now. Like, you can just really see the potential, you know? One thing that we did that is very, very awesome is that we took off the wall that was here. So there was like a tiny door through a bedroom to a crawl space that was here with some hooks. So it was like their closet maybe, but that space, you know, was kind of wasted space. So yeah, you can see it's now opened up. And I'm envisioning like bookshelves here, like a low kind of bookshelf. We put a temporary railing up just to make the work area safe. Here's where the wall was to that bedroom, and we actually took it down to expand the space at the top of the stairs where the railing is, so that you come up and there's just more room to move around here. So you step here instead of, you know, running into a wall. And so right here, we're just gonna move the wall to this line, and this bedroom will be a little bit smaller. Behind me there was a closet, and that's gone now, so there's so much more room in this bedroom. And then over here we've got this small window, which presents a bit of a challenge because there's no egress. Like, this is old, right? There's no, code has changed since this house was built in 1850. 1876. 1876 is when this house was built. Yeah, 150. Oh, this window, too small. However, I don't have to change it. I just want to, because I want any size person to be able to escape from this bedroom if they have to. But yeah, it's a small window. Putting a new one in custom will be a bit of a price. Can't put a stock window in an opening like that, you know? And so yeah, it's just something I hadn't really considered. I might leave it for now. But this bedroom is so much bigger without that closet here. And you're probably freaking out going, why did you take out all the closets? Well, they weren't original. And I like wardrobes. I think they're cool. I think it's nice to have an option of where your wardrobe goes. And now the options are there for where you can put your bed and what kind of clothing storage you want to have. Like, it's not preordained and in a cheap, you know, particle board closet. So this bedroom, same thing, took out the closet. There's so much cool wallpaper under here. This is my aunt's suggestion, just to take some cuttings of this and put them in a frame. There are several different wallpaper patterns in here, and they're all kind of cool. That's kind of a cool one. It's like a rosy one. And then over here, where is it? We've got a bit of newspaper upside down. Halifax Herald. Originally September 9th, 1941. 1941. Debris litters Berlin streets. Berlin streets. Oh my God. Berlin, Germany. September 9th, 1941. So that tells you when this wallpaper was put here. And then over here in this bedroom, this is where that closet used to be. And now there's no closet there. There's just an exposed chimney, which I think is really cool. And so much room in this bedroom. It's huge now. It's massive now. Like the options for where you put stuff are just expanded. Okay, so now that I know what is under those floors, which is beautiful wide plank floors, the next task is to pull up basically every nail in the floor, which is roughly 8 million. So that's gonna take a little while and be really tedious. Here we go. I know it seems like a lot to use a crowbar, but crowbars that you can do standing up, or bend over, which makes me happy. I had the kids around, and of course I made them scrape the house, put them to work, because that's what you should do. Make your kids work. But also remembering that it's summer vacation, and this beautiful weather in this part of the world is only about 8 weeks long. So we also made time to play and go sailing and play in the water and have some little family adventures. So we had a really, really great week. Thanks for watching. Appreciating all the comments, all the people watching, all the support, all the love. Right back at ya.